Vi har snakket med Kent-Erik, som er en game designer for Heroes of the Storm. Stiller ham nogle spørgsmål, og hans svar kan I høre lige her.
Okay, so, this is such a fun process. We start off by looking at this character and we try to figure out what's the core fantasy of this character. You know, what abilities did they have in other games that like is, you know, very memorable to players? Like, what's the one thing that you remember about that hero? So you take a hero like Arthas and you look at that cinematic, you're like, well, shoot, I know Arthas does two things. He summons Syndragosa, and he has a giant army of the dead, right? And so when developing Arthas, we're like, well, we have to have those as his two heroic abilities, right? Like, otherwise we're not doing Arthas. And then also in developing him, we're like, well, he's kind of the quintessential Death Knight. And so if you've played a Death Knight in Warcraft 3 or the Death Knight hero class in World of Warcraft, we want to try to capture some of those core elements of this guy who, you know, this walking death machine who's going to get close to you, but not necessarily super fast. He's going to root you in ice, and he's going to stab you with Frostmourne. And so we really look at what's the core elements, what's the core fantasy of this character. How can we make you feel like you're playing that? Like Zagara, for instance, we really wanted you to feel like you were managing your Zerg army as this Zerg queen. So that's why we have you laying creep tumors, spawning banelings and roachlings and a hydralisk. You know, really making it feel like you're almost playing a game of StarCraft 2 in your game of heroes. So the Grandmaster League will work very similar to the way the Hearthstone's Legend rank works. Once you reach rank 1, if you get enough points or something like that in rank 1, you'll then pop into Grandmaster if you're part of that elite crew. And you'll have a ladder ranking that you're constantly moving up and down for. This gives our really high-end competitive players a constant thing to chase in terms of how good they're doing. It's something we're actively working on right now. And believe me, as a rank 1 player myself, I want it so bad. I want that thing to chase, right?
Yeah, I feel you, because I'm right there as well.
Yeah.
Only play the Lost Vikings. I love that.
Like a good Norse. No, actually, we love the way our game plays in a 5v5 mode. That's actually a new suggestion. I mean, I'll bring it up in the office and see what other people think, but we've really been focused on this 5v5 thing, and one of the big things that we really want to push for in this next year is supporting our live game with these features such as Grandmaster, adding bans to Hero League, and really leveling up that out-of-game experience for especially our competitive players as well. I mean, we're a bunch of high-skilled players on the team as well. We're itching for those same features. You know, this answer, like, I feel like it changes every few months as a new hero comes out, but I think it's gonna be Cho'Gall for a little while. I mean, he's my two-headed boy I gave birth to, and you know, he's just so crazy and wacky. And you know, I'm the type of guy who I dragged my girlfriend onto a tandem bike with me, so I could really see what it's like to be two people doing one thing, right? You know, that kind of style. And so I love the relationship you form when you play Cho'Gall. You're really attached to that other head. You're really like talking with them all the time. Hey, where are we going? Why are we going there? What are we doing? Who are you aiming at? You know, hey, let's get us out of here. What's the cooldown on this? Is this up? You know, you're constantly on comms with your other head, working together. And there's just these super cool, crazy maneuvers that you can do because you're two players attached to one body that you can't do with any of our other heroes. And it's super fun and amazing. I can't wait for our players to get it.